In a shopping mall, a big online gaming tournament is being held for free players. Everyone in that day was amazed at the beautiful gameplay of a gamer appearing on the screen. Most people guessed that the gamer with great skills was a handsome guy, but at the end of the day of the match, they realized that he was just a 20-year-old girl. A girl happily waved to the audience below, but it seemed that not many people supported her. Most of the audience showed disdain when the gamer they had been waiting for all this time was a girl. At the corner of the shopping mall, two guys have been watching the girls' competition.
She is so good. Why do people seem to not support her? It's understandable because she's a girl. What if it's a girl? I'll invite her to our team. You must come to us.
After hearing Wood's rebuttal, Donnie turned back to stare at his friend with a look of disapproval. Donnie left without paying any attention to his friend's reaction. Wood was extremely shocked by that statement because Wood is the captain of the city's gaming team participating in the World Tournament, and Donnie is the team's manager. At the gaming house of the TX11 gaming team, the largest gaming team in the city participating in the World Tournament, a heated argument is taking place between the captain
I will not allow you to be absent from the upcoming team practice.
You have no right to stop me. What I want to do is my business.
The problem is that Count is planning to miss the team's upcoming practice session. This practice session is extremely important for the World Championship, so Wood cannot allow anyone to miss. Count declared that he would be absent and left without caring about the feelings of the remaining members. Witnessing the entire chaotic scene, Donnie secretly contacted someone. At the female lead's house, it was a shabby, dark house. The female lead was sitting helping her mother wash clothes. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. Haley looked up to listen, and then she saw Donnie appear in front of her.
Hello, I'm the manager of Team TX11, a famous gaming team. I'm sure you know.
TX11? That's my dream team! I idolize TX11! Donnie put a contract and a pen in front of Haley. What he wanted was her signature to join the TX11 team. This isn't a dream! Donnie smiled gently at Haley. He explained to her that he had seen her playing games at the mall. Impressed by that time, he wanted her to join TX11 as a reserve member. The dream suddenly came true. Haley nodded and accepted immediately, even if it was just a reserve role. Sitting in Donnie's car on the way to gaming house, Haley still couldn't believe that she had become a professional gamer. TX11 was her dream, but Haley never thought she could become a member of the team. Donnie saw Haley was worried, so he smiled and reassured
Don't worry,
her.
everyone in the house is so nice.
Just as he said that, Donnie suddenly stopped, as if he was remembering something. What's up?
Just be careful with the captain. He's a bit of a jerk.
It turned out the person Donnie was worried about was the gamer team leader, Wood. Haley stared at the picture of Wood. She had an uneasy feeling about the person in the picture. Just as he entered the living room of the house, Donnie received an urgent call to leave. Haley was left alone in a large living room. She was down. She was about to sit down when a mouse jumped out from the corner of the room. Having lived a miserable life since childhood, Haley is not afraid. On the contrary, she hates them. Haley is preparing to chase and catch that mischievous mouse. What the hell are you doing here? Haley was in pain from the fall and tried to explain so that Wood wouldn't misunderstand her. But Wood didn't seem to care. He loudly chased her away and went back to his room. Haley was left alone and with could only cry.
Hey, beautiful girl. Why are you crying in
Haley
here?
looked up in surprise. She knew this was Count, the vice captain of TX11 gaming team. His reputation and talent were no less than the captain would. Seeing the broken pieces on the floor, Count sneered and kicked it away.
Only Wood cares about these achievements. I don't care. What I care about is money, not titles.
Shut up!
Before Count reacted to his reactions, Wood had stepped down again. He looked at Wood.
You've changed, Count. We play for passion. Why do you like money now?
Count laughed at Wood's view of playing for passion. Everything has changed. There is no passion anymore. Everything must be exchanged for money. Count took out the X11 membership card from his pocket. He threw it on the ground to give up his position. The room was now left with only Wood and Haley. After a moment of silence, Wood finally spoke.
Count don't play for my team, and now you will take his place.
On the final day of the World Cup, fans were surprised to see the TX11 team announce their lineup. Most of the fans became angry. Some even left because no one accepted a girl replacing Count's position. Haley's face became worried because of this was her first time participating in such a big tournament. Just as I was panicking, Wood appeared next to me and spoke in a cold voice.
Don't be scared. Just fight with all your might.
The words of Woods had a huge effect at this moment. It made Haley no longer afraid, and she performed her performance excellently without making any mistakes. Finally, the world champion team is in this tournament belongs to TX11. That night at the team's victory party, Donnie walked up to Wood while he was intoxicated by everyone's congratulations. Donnie pulled Wood's hand away from the crowd surrounding him. When there was no one left, Donnie immediately reported Haley's disappearance. Wood immediately sobered up. He had been so busy eating that he had forgotten that Haley was the one who helped his team win. She had not appeared during the entire party. Suddenly, Wood's phone received a strange call. He picked up the phone call, and it was a man's voice. The call ended abruptly. Wood and Donnie looked at each other worriedly. Both of them hurriedly held their heads, thinking about whether there was any clue to find Haley. Haley was sitting in the dark cellar. In front of her was Tom. "Why did you kidnap me?" A familiar laugh rang out. Count stepped out from the shadows and stood in front of Haley. Still that contemptuous smile, Count said that his purpose was nothing more than money. There was a rival team that paid him to make TX11 lose in the finals. That was the final reason. The one reason he skipped practice and missed the match. But Haley appeared and ruined the plan. Haley was no longer afraid after hearing the story. She began to accuse Count. Haley said he betrayed his teammates and taking money to lose the match. He doesn't deserve to continue playing. Count was angered by Haley's words. He rushed forward and grabbed her shoulder. Count's face became full of threats. Tom angrily grabbed his stick and rushed forward. But with his skillful kick, Wood quickly kicked the stick out of his hand. Too shocked by Wood's appearance, Count fearfully grabbed Haley to threaten her. That made Wood stop. But Count didn't expect that Donnie had snuck up behind him. Donnie took advantage of Count's distraction to rescue Haley. Count struggled to call for help, but the cowardly Tom saw the danger and sneaked away. Wood took Count to the police for his kidnapping. Haley was sent to the rest of the gaming house. Captain Wood was always for by her side. And it seemed like he realized that he was starting to love her. Looking at Haley, who had taken off her glasses and was now lying obediently, Wood felt his heart flutter. Unable to control himself, he leaned down to kiss her. Haley woke up, started to see the distance between her and Wood was very close. Wood smiled at Haley. "But how did everyone know where I was arrested and come find me?" Wood looked out his phone and turned it on for Haley to see. It turned out that all the team members had been given phones with GPS so that the manager could easily know where they were. Because he was so angry about losing money, Count kidnapped Haley and forgot the basic thing. The price for him is now having to take responsibility before the law. After everything, Wood's attitude towards Haley changed. He no longer looked down on Haley. Instead, he saw her as a truly talented and strong. They dated each other with Donna's blessings. Haley was kept on the team and kept increasingly flourish with a passion and loves the choose.